Hello students, today we are going to see about the unit 1 topics, and that the first unit is introductions about artificial intelligence. So in this first unit we are going to see about the difference between the intelligence and artificial intelligence. So as you know what is intelligence, right? So intelligence, it is a natural process, whereas artificial intelligence, it is programmed by humans. That is, we are programmed to some system to behave like a humans. And the second difference is it is actually hereditary, whereas artificial intelligence doesn't have any hereditary. And third difference is for intelligence, we just need a knowledge. Whereas artificial intelligence, it is no need of knowledge. We need to give a knowledge base, database about the knowledge, and it is need electricity to generate the output. And no, the other difference is no human is an expert in intelligence, because different human give a different better solutions for a particular problem, whereas artificial intelligence expert systems which we are created by aggregating many persons experience and ideas. So expert system will be doing the right thing and this thing. So next topic is definition of artificial intelligence. So the main definition of artificial intelligence is it is an ability of a computer to act like a human being. That is, we are actually creating a systems or computers that, and we are actually giving a artificial intelligence to those systems to behave like a human beings. So to behave and think like a human being. So it will be classified into four perspectives. That is system that think like human, system that act like human, system that think rationally, system that act rationally. Okay, so in that first one is system that think like human. That means a system which we are going to make that to think like a human. So there will be in four categories of a system, which will be think like human, act like human, think rationally, and act rationally. So we'll see one by one what is it actually. So think like human, that means we will actually make a system that is thinking exactly like human. So this will be having a four approaches for categorizing those perspectives of AI. So coming to the acting humanly, it will be using the Turing test approach. And then thinking humanly, it will use cognitive modeling approach. Thinking rationally, the laws of thought approach. Acting rationally, the rational agent approach. So what is acting humanly means? We are actually going to test whether a system which behave like a human, which act like a human. For that, we'll be having a Turing test approach. So what exactly this test is? So one side there will be an integrator, the integrator. That other side will be a computer and the human responder. So the integrator asks a question through a text way. So the answer will be coming from both the computer and the human responder. So integrator have a confusions about the answer, whether the answer is coming from a computer or human responder. If they have confusions, means we will the particular AI computer will be paused in the test. That is, it will act exactly like a human. So that is the concept of acting human and thinking human. That means we will make, we will check whether a system will think like a human or not. For that, we'll be using a cognitive modeling approach. So what actually this approach is, there will be a cognitive science field. So that is actually a study about AI psychology to find out the AI and experimental techniques to check and test whether it is working like how the human brain is working. Okay, so once we have studied about the human brain, how it will be work, so likewise we are going to create a human brain to the particular system or machines. So how the human brain will be operate? First, that we are going to study with the help of a cognitive science field. Based on that, we are going to create a system so that we have checked whether the system think like a human being or not. Next, thinking rationally means think in the way of correct thought, that it will use a law of thoughts approach. That is, they will be checked, we are actually checking whether the particular AI machine is thinking a right thing or not. So basically, it should be think the right way only. So for that, we are going to attempt to codify a right thing by using some law of thoughts approach. So look at this example. Socrates is the man, all men are mortal. So from this scenario, we comes to know that Socrates is a mortal, right? So a Socrates is a man, all men are mortal, then a Socrates is also a mortal. So this is called a logic. The logic behind a sentence we have derived. So AI machines also think in the same logic. So we are going to give a law of thoughts approach. We are going to use a law of thoughts approach to make an AI machine think rationally. Next one is acting rationally. So actually that is the rational agent approach we are using. Acting rationally. That is to make a AI machine always act a right thing. It will be always act towards their goal. So every AI system will be created to achieve, to complete some goal, right? So to go to the right path to those goals, we need to create a AI which is the rationally way. So we need to create an AI machine to do the right thing and to go towards the goal. And next, a future of artificial intelligence. The topic is future of artificial intelligence. So a future of AI will be in the place of transportation, manufacturing, healthcare, education, media, and customer service. And transportations, in future, we are going to make a perfect autonomous car. In manufacturing place, they are going to create some robots to replace the human for doing some limited range of tasks like assembly and stacking. So in healthcare, so it will be used to diagnose disease more quickly and accurately. So it is also going to make a virtual nurse assistant to monitor a patient in all the time. Okay. So in education, in future, the textbooks are going to be digitized. So in media, journalism play a major role. So to make a news spread all over the world in a very fast manner, in future, media, they are going to use artificial intelligence. So in customer service, as you all know, Google is working of AI assistant to replace a human to call, make an arrangement, appointments to some center, hospitals and all. So for that, they are getting an artificial intelligence assistant. So it will be playing in a customer service application like this. Okay. So the next topic will be a characteristic of intelligent agent. So before we are going to know about characteristics of intelligent agent, we are going to know about what is agent, right? So an agent is nothing but as a system that will actually do always the right thing. So agent is getting an input from the environment through some sensor and acting upon that environment through some output. That is an actuator. So agent is like, it will be having a programmed artificial intelligence. It will just act for this problem definition. So now comes to the characteristic of intelligent agent. So the intelligent agent characters categorized into two. One is autonomy, another one is adaptivity. So autonomy means it doesn't have a control uh, uh, for any other. Any other cannot able to control them. Okay, it will be control over its own action and its internal state. Okay, so it doesn't have any uh, control by humans or other agents. It will be controlled by its own. And then adaptivity is the agent is capable of reacting flexibility. So that is going to change its environment in a flexible way. And it will be towards the goal directed. And it will be learned from its own experience, environment, or other interactions. So these are the two characteristics of intelligent agent. One is autonomy, another one is adaptivity. So next one is, another one is also available, that is called sociability. That is, should be interact with the other one-to-one, peer-to-peer manner, either with the agents or the humans. So next one is types of agent and definitions of agent. As I said before, look at this diagram here. This part is an agent. It will be having some sensor that is going to sense or perceives or receives from the environment and do some calculation based on the sensor, some task, some performance. Based on the performance, it will be react to the environment changes through the actuator. That is going to do some action to the environment. This is all about the what is agent diagrammatic representation. So agents will be categorized into three ways: human agent, robotic agent, and software agent. So in human agent, the sensor may be eyes, ears, and other organs. Whereas the actuators may be, that is nothing but the output. They may be hand, leg, vocal tract, etc. So in robotic agent, a robotic agent can have a sensors like camera, infrared rangefinder, NLP, and for actuator, it will be have a various motors. The software agents, it will be having a keystrokes and file content for sensor, and for displaying an output, it will be having a screen. So what does sensor mean? A sensor is a device which detects the change in the environment and send the information to other electronic device. Okay, the agent usually observe its environment through sensor. So it will detect something in the environment and send those information to the other electronic device. Agent mostly observe its environment through the sensor. So actuator is the component of machine. That is, it is going to convert energy into motion. That action is called an actuator. Okay. So it is just responsible for moving and controlling of system. So examples of some of the actuators are electric motor, gears, rails, and etc. So effectors. Effectors is nothing but how the environment will be affected. That is called the effectors. So effectors are the device which affect the environment. It can be a leg, wheel, arms, finger,